Welcome to the Anti-Social Handbook for the Social Sciences. Today we're talking about eugenics, and we're kind of working without a script, so bear with me. The concept of eugenics has been around for a long time. The idea of selective breeding goes all the way back to Plato and the ancient Greeks. The actual term, academic term for eugenics, dates back to 1883, so it's a little more recent. The person who sort of drew that, person who really drove that, was the half cousin of Charles Darwin, Francis Galton. Now, the concept of eugenics is that it's by selective breeding deciding who can have children and who cannot. It's a sort of like make mankind the best possible way. Now, you could argue day and night whether this is the best idea or not. Problem is in its implications and how it was applied. Most of what this meant it meant singling out groups that were considered substandard, groups that the dominant authority wanted to reduce. And since this was largely in the West, like America and Great Britain, this meant minority groups, indigenous groups, black women, and people with disabilities, mental disabilities, physical disabilities. And that was done by forcefully sterilizing the women without them even knowing it. In fact, the percentage of women, Puerto Rican women, who were forcefully sterilized is astounding. It was, I think, as many as 1 in 3 during a certain period of time. It also provided a sort of foundation for creating the sort of master race ideology that Hitler and the Nazis ended up using, and that sort of helped eugenics fall out of favor a little bit, but it's never really completely gone away. You're seeing a lot more talk about it lately because of RFK Jr. and his plans on creating more white babies. Basically, he wants to eliminate things like autism and other things that he views as defects. Well, sorry, a lot of these things have been around for a long time, and they're not defects. They're just differences, and differences aren't a bad thing. In fact, we need differences in the gene pool to avoid inbreeding. That's one of the reasons that eugenics became popular in the first place, was sort of to help avoid the drawbacks of frequent inbreeding. So, eugenics, bad. RFK Jr., bad. And Nazis, of course, still very bad.